All right, welcome back to Kingdom Cast. It's your host, Dynasty Champ Chuck. We back at it with another episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share our social media platforms. It's the original three, my guy Country with the championship belt, top right corner, and my guy Boogie's on the bottom of the screen. So, fellas, we are here, OTAs. And also, people, I want to bring this up too. If you haven't already, tomorrow is the last day to vote. We are
Please go
finalists.
vote.
We are finalists for the KC People's Choice Awards for Best Podcast. So if you haven't already, go and click that link. Help us out. Show us love. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. So how we doing, fellas? Man, we're a few days in OTAs now.
Feeling
We
like
ain't locked up.
champions.
You say you feel like you locked up.
I said we not locked up.
Oh, okay.
Man, how the Chiefs been this offseason, man? This is for all-time records, man.
Man, yeah, this has been a wild off season, man. But before we get to that, man, let's go and get some of the stuff for today. Let's get to the main news, man. The news that was so blown up out of proportion. I don't get it. It has to do with our kicker, who's one of the best in the business, Harrison Butker. Dayto was simply just breaking down the scenario of Harrison Butker not doing kickoffs as much due to the new XFL rules. So he wants to preserve him, not have him do it as much, which I believe is smart because, I mean, you got Justin Reed, who also done kickoffs before, who's also kicked the field goal and the extra point before. So it's great after have. What's up with it, Lenny? But yeah, man. But yeah, as soon as that clip came up on Twitter, you know, all the quote tweets came up, and people was overreacting, talking about, oh well, here's a Bucker. He's not much of a man anymore. He's too. He got staying. He need to go back in the kitchen. Blah blah blah. It was all this other craziness, man. Like it had nothing to do with football, bro. Like it was just ridiculous, man. But to sum it up, man, Dayto said he studied the XFL kickoffs, and the kickers only kick the ball like 25 to 40% of the time in that format. And then you know, it's just he was just breaking down the ways that the preserve Harrison Butker and the ways he can use Justin Reed. Because I mean, Justin Reed not only can he kick, you know, he can tackle. You know what I'm saying? He's our starting safety. But like, let's say he gets hurt somehow during the kickoffs, or whatever. I mean, we got safety depth, we got good secondary depth as it is, even without Snead now. So, but what was y'all thoughts on, you know, what he said in regards to Harrison Butker today and the people just overreacting for no reason?
I think it's excuse me. I think it's an overreaction. I think it's really an overreaction just because he just made them comments last week. If he wouldn't have made those comments, I don't think people was really making this an uproar. But now them funny jokes you just said, stuff like that, now they're making it seem like he's expendable. Man, Harrison Butker is one of the best kickers. Did he break the playoff record field goals?
He broke the Super Bowl record. The Super Bowl record for the longest field goal.
Like it's always crazy how people get to doing all this, bro. I don't care what he believe in. As long as he make those long kicks like he did in the Super Bowl, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with Justin Reed doing it. If it's going to make Butker more accurate and stay accurate all year, I'm cool with that too. Dave Tobe know what he doing, man. He the assistant coach. I trust him with the special teams for the most part. So if that's what he want to do, I'm with it. And I still think we should re-sign Butker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's an overreaction.
It's the end of May, man. Ain't nobody got nothing to talk about, so we just gonna go crazy over little small stuff. You know, everything's a story. Butker is top 3 in the league. He's not 3. You don't just throw that away, even if he made some statements that you didn't agree with, whether you agree with him or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't just throw a top 3 kicker away. You know what I'm saying? Like a clutch kicker, a Super Bowl winning kicker, a guy that we found off a scrap heap. So
we could
argue just throw those
he
guys
was the
away.
best player on the Chiefs half the year last year too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. When the offense wasn't clicking, you know who was scoring.
Mm-hmm. And my thing, though, here's my thing, man. Like, the thing, you would thought that what Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and Travis Kelce, what they said about Harrison Butker, what he said in commission speech, You would have thought it would have went away after that. But nah, this ain't going away no time soon based on what happened today. Like
It kind of had to went away though. It was kind of I think people was over it, but it was like hot topic for what, a week and a half. His comments at the
the
school,
weeks.
yeah, a
Yep.
couple weeks. So, but this is what I'm saying. I said this earlier in like a group chat. I think that if you are an employee, a coach, or any way affiliated with the Kansas City Chiefs, you are being watched. You're being scrutinized. You are being targeted for whatever. It's just part of the game. We the champs. Name 5 other kickers in the league. We can wait. Nobody cares about a kicker. The only reason they
It's
even
Justin
cared
Tucker.
about what he said is because he kicked for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's no other
I
besides
don't know if I
Justin
agree with
Tucker,
that, country. I
uh,
don't know if I agree with that.
bro. What
I
other
think
kicker do you know in the league though besides Justin Tucker?
if any kicker would have made them comments, they would have blew that up. I think.
Well, I don't know about that because
I don't know about that, bro.
we got Brandon McManus over here in Jacksonville. He's got allegations going on over
What
what
was the
he did on the
allegations
plane.
Remember the Giants kicker was beating on his wife and stuff. They barely talked about that.
But
Yeah.
this is more politics more than breaking the law.
What's his name? What's his name?
The Cincy kicker.
His
I don't
name is McPherson, but
Oh, yeah,
I'm just a
McPherson.
geek like that. I know that, but the average fan don't know. Look, you from Ohio, Scratch. You from Ohio? How you know?
right. And
You know what I'm
McPherson
saying?
is good, but no.
Boogie might be right, but I think it's a little bit of both, though. I think it's a little bit of okay. He said that. Okay, who he play for? Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead. Let's lead with that because any way I could find to bring it back to the Chiefs, bring it back to Mahomes, bring it back to Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and possibly mention Taylor Swift. I'm doing it. I need the ratings. I need the clicks. I need the attention.
It is
That
simple as
leads
that.
us to the other news story we had with Bugs this week. It's the same. I think it's the same thing. Even though I mean we don't condone abusing animals or dogs or cats or whatever, chickens, whatever you got, but I think everything is just on that next level. So it might be a 3, but when it gets to the paper, it's gonna be a 7. You feel me? Like if Boogie's my wide receiver and I catch him with a speeding ticket, oh, we blowing that up. Chiefs, man, the Chiefs just sign anybody. They drive fast, they smoke weed, they
Sound like me.
leave dogs locked up in buildings, they do all type of stuff. They just sign a whole bunch of criminals. That's the whole story right now.
And
That's
it's like
the entire league is talking about that. Kansas City full of criminals.
and Buzz clearly didn't learn from Mike Vick. He clearly didn't learn from that a while ago.
Yeah, hey, bro, we gotta stop bringing up old tweets because I know some stuff I said.
Corny, but it is.
Hey,
funny.
bro, some things I said 10 to 15 years ago. This is gonna have you looking at me a lot.
They need
You
to put
remember
that
Twitter
in
After Dark? Oh my God! It's
Man,
the
that was
things
a
that
time.
I said.
That was a
Every
time.
synopsis, they need to tell
Yeah,
them, man,
man.
you need to delete all your old Twitter accounts, man.
And bro,
Make a new account, bro.
if we popped off tomorrow, I would delete a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta stop playing with me, dog. I know I was tripping. I was young. I was young and trying to get it. I didn't know it was gonna come back on me, but
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I think
bro.
they already do, Steve.
Jungle Law is crazy.
Hey,
Law is nuts.
we about there, man. We about there.
Jungle Law can come sponsor us anytime they want to. Jungle Law, he flew. Do we still do the plane above the stadium? Is that every game?
I think he do. I want to say he do, man.
For hours.
Yeah,
D-Mac said he got some old tweets.
I remember D-Mac telling me he was a menace in his heyday. So
the STL, that East Side STL came out of D-Mac. Okay.
East side.
That New Jersey drive came out of D-Mac. But yeah, man, Jungle Law. Jungle Law is funny. Jungle Law, holla at us, man. I definitely would take a sponsorship from Jungle Law. But and man, it's just I think everything is just turned up that much. Not to say that we condone these actions and they didn't make mistakes. Like they are making mistakes, which is something they shouldn't be doing. But I think the volume is turned up on them because it's slow, it's the off season, plus it's the best team in the league. You're on a championship team. You feel me? So everything's turned up a little bit. Just a couple of notches.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I feel like it's not gonna stop anytime soon, since we are the champs.
Yeah.
So we are under the umbrella.
I was about to say we're not doing no favors, fellas.
No.
What you saying could be true. It's getting blown up because we about to three-peat champs, but man, they sure ain't doing no favors, man. I'm telling you, it's some of the funniest shit happened this offseason. It's like,
no, Wanye.
But think about when the Cowboys was winning. They was cokeheads. They was partying all night. They was doing all type of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that scrutiny is turned up. The Patriots were so locked in that you couldn't get nothing out of them.
I was about to say, hold on, country. We got Aaron Hernandez, but they had a serial
killer. We did.
Yeah, we had a serial killer.
We did get Aaron Hernandez.
Man.
But you didn't really get a lot of information out of New England. You know what I'm saying? That was their whole makeup that they held anything. They probably knew he was and the Patriots cheated too, John. I think, yeah. So yeah, the Patriots kept their secrets. Josh Brown, that's the kicker. That's the kicker that was
the Giants. Yeah.
Yeah, he slapped his wife or something like that. Man.
And he still got paid. He still got paid despite that, which is nuts. So yeah, man. I mean, that was the big headline of the day right there with Bucker. So it feels like as long as there's a clip of one of the coaches or one of the players talk about Harrison Bucker, it's going to get blown up out of proportion. So we just got to deal with it for this season. So,
hey, but Chuck, it's just like when we said, and Boogie wasn't there, but remember when the kicker from the Colts said that about Peyton Manning? That was a big thing because they was winning at the time. They was like winning. Like I think the scrutiny just get turned up because it's the off season and we need something to talk about. So let's talk about the kicker said something dumb at a college, at a Catholic college. You know what I'm saying? Like
what, a three-peat is too boring? Shit.
No, I'm saying that the off season ain't nothing going on.
I know what you're saying, country. I'm saying, but damn, we about to three-peat, man. We don't got to keep getting the rest of this shit. A three-peat is way more exciting. It should be. But, damn.
Look,
right.
Something else.
You would think so.
Back on that Chiefs getting in trouble. What y'all think about Rashee Rice's that video of him giving back to the community?
Oh, the little PR.
Yeah, he had to.
Somebody said,
"Good job." I would have done the same thing. I don't know if I would have gave away pizzas out my trunk.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. I said, I don't know if I trust anybody getting out pizzas in their trunk.
I don't think. Hey, man, you hungry? Yeah, bro. What you got? Pizza in the trunk.
Pizza out the trunk.
Nah, but that's a good start for Rasheed, man. And next time you do it, don't even bring the camera, bro. Just keep doing it, and you know what I'm saying. Keep doing that. But that's definitely a start, bro.
Chris. Not the cosplay video package.
He had to
play video package. Man,
it definitely looked like that, dog.
Hey, look, Rasheed, you really want to help out, bro? I got rent due in couple of days.
I mean, I got mortgage and rent too, bro. Like, what's up, man?
Nah, all jokes aside, though, I think That's what you got to do, bro. You gotta start doing that. You need some good PR. You skated on the photographer thing, which was it sounded kind of fishy to me anyway.
I
But
mean, the owner said it was fishy anyway.
yeah, when the
So,
owner came out and said it was
club
fishy,
owner.
and hey man, look, man, PSA, man, these my thoughts. My thoughts only is not a King Cast thing, bro. Chiefs fans, stop jumping out the water on everything, bro. Like y'all should know better. If anybody know better, it should be Chiefs fans. Y'all jumped out the water on Tyreek. Y'all jumped out the water on Willie Gay. Y'all jumped out the water on Rasheed. Like, just calm down. Let the thing play itself out sometime, bro. We just gotta let it play itself out. I know that's difficult in the social media era, but sometimes you just gotta let things play themselves out. And we'll handle the situation when we get to it. But don't jump out the water immediately, bro. Like they turned Isaiah Buggs into Michael Vick in 2 seconds. It was like, come on, man. Let's find out what's going on for real. Like, I know it's difficult to say that too, but at the same time, we gotta chill, man.
And then the old tweets came out saying that dog fights today from 2016. I said, this ain't helping.
That's
This
wild.
ain't helping.
It ain't.
Wow. Hey, and we still, you know what's fun? We still had got Wanye and them had got arrested too. It's been so many incidents, Chuck.
Bruh.
You forget about this incident because all this it's been crazy since the Super Bowl, man.
Hey,
Literally
Wanye,
since the Super Bowl, the parade, ever since, bro.
hey, wasn't Wanye close to the state line with this happening too?
Yeah. Targeted, man.
Golly.
They was watching them. Wait, get good. No. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Yep. Basically.
They
That's
crossed
basically what
the
it
state.
was.
It's legal in Missouri. It's not in Kansas.
Man. Huh?
You can smoke
Yep.
weed in Missouri, but not Kansas.
Yeah,
That's correct.
But you can sports bet in Kansas and not Missouri.
That's correct.
What are we doing? Make it all illegal. What are we doing?
Kansas ain't never doing it, man.
Kansas.
I just don't know, bro.
Hey, it's a lot of money in that weed, baby.
You get caught with edibles in Kansas, you still get
Hey, bro, we got drug dealers quitting their jobs and going to Wendy's, man. Y'all
Streets dead, man.
Not going to Wendy's, dog.
the streets is dead. Did you see that dude? The dude said he was selling dope, and he said he turned 30, and man, now he's the general manager at Wendy's. Streets is dead, man. If you just start selling dope, bro, first of all, why? Second of all, go get you a real job, man. Stop playing. It's 2024, bro. Ain't nobody selling dope no more. Ain't nobody handing on the corner, man. Come on. This ain't Avon and Stringer. Anyway, I got totally off base. Go ahead.
No, you good, man. I saw my boy colleague, shout out to colleague comedy. He was joking about his weed man earlier today. He said his weed man got a happy hour now. Like, he don't be around at certain times. Like, I'm not familiar with the weed game and all that because I never done it like that.
Man.
But yeah.
Hey, to quote a certain guy, man, the streets are dead.
Go to the
Stop
street,
it,
man. Don't worry about happy hours. Just go through the drive-through, bro. You ain't even gotta get
good. Hey, that dispensary on Truth, bro. I passed by that mug one night. I thought it was closed, but they had a line like wings and things. It's like, yo, that's how I go down at the dispensary.
Yeah, it get crazy,
man. And shout out the Ways of Things though. They finally got a mobile truck, man. I'm gonna pull up.
Got that mobile truck, bro. Been booked up ever since. They already booked up. I already tried to book them, and they booked up. People stopping me at the job, man. They coming through. I'm like, I don't know.
Look, we trying to book Wings and Things too, man.
Wings and Things mobile. Go check them out. But
business is booming
already, bro.
But
it was out on Vine this weekend.
But now, so we have another highlight from the OTA stage was Steve Spagnuolo. You know, he was talking about how, you know, he's not used to the guys taking it light in practice, saying you can't do this, can't put your hands on, you can't get us physical, blah blah blah. And he said it kind of irks him, whatever, because he kind of want to get back to the real grind of things. And I like that about Spags, man. You always want his guys prepared, ready to hit, all that. Another thing is Chamari Connor. They say he's ahead of schedule for year 2, so that's very exciting.
I keep doing that because I want Boogie to notice.
I see that.
Yeah. I was like, man, what the hell are you doing, man?
I peeped it.
You remember Steve was talking. We got to tighten up around. Never mind. Go.
I think that's O'Connor is kind of what we all been hearing even last year. They was real high on O'Connor, and they was using them in those Snead type of positions. So I think that was one of the big reasons they wanted Snead to go ahead and get that bag, because they thought O'Connor could fill in. Him and McDuffie, I seen that Spags said that also, that they don't know if it's going to be by committee or if McDuffie is going to just take over Snead's spot. But I think O'Connor one of the biggest guys to be looking at in the St. Joe this summer. For real.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely watching that entire secondary.
I want to see. I'm curious to see Connor. I want to see how Cook come back from that injury. I want to see if he can come back right where he was and then go up. You know what I'm saying? But he got to come back to where he was.
I seen Cook. My fault, Chuck. I seen.
No, you good.
Cook,
go ahead.
Training with Chris Thompson here.
Yeah. I seen that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Shout out
Crunch
to Chris.
Time Boxing.
Crunch Time Boxing.
Yeah. We gonna do that there. I ain't forgot, bro. That boxing podcast. But yeah, I seen that too. That was dope. Yeah, man, I'm curious about the secondary, bro. It's so young. You got Nazi, you got the kid that we just got. You got Hayden. Dave Mayer said he looked like Bashad Breeland. I text Bashad. I text Breeland like, you hear what Coach said? He said, what did he say? What do you mean by that? So we gonna try to figure out what he mean by that. But no, it's a lot of young. What do you say? The other kid, the safety,
Jaden Hicks, Washington.
Jaden Hicks,
yeah,
and Nick Jones,
too.
Nazi Johnson. Like it's a lot of
full-time starter this year.
Man, like where we going? And don't forget about Watson and Jay Will.
Mm-hmm.
Watson was playing with a bad shoulder. Like people don't know this, or they should know by now because he just had surgery. He was playing with a bad shoulder the majority of the year. Like let's not discount that. So, and he had a solid year. So you give him starter. Who's your starters right now? Are you going Jay Will, Watson, Jay Will, and McDuffie?
Watson, Jay on the outside, McDuffie in the slot for the most part. And the safeties, I mean Justin Reed, and then you got Brian Cook if he comes back right.
Mm-hmm. And then Connor at the nickel.
Yeah, Connor in the hybrid spot. I mean, we already got Trent in the slot, but like Connor, he'll probably be that fourth guy, or like he might be in like maybe some 3 safety packages. It just kind of depends on the formation, but he'll have a pretty big role on this team.
It's gonna be curious to see, man. We still got one of the top 5, top 10 youngest teams in the league, man. It's bro. And we're gonna get to the subject too. The way they handing out wide receiver money, we're gonna be young there too. We're not about to play. We're not about to play around and give $28 million out every year. That ain't gonna happen. So
oh yeah. Speaking of that, man, wide receivers, like Kadarius Toney, people are getting frustrated by him once again. He hasn't showed up in OTAs yet, but I just feel like at this point, I think the Chiefs are really in position that they can just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care what they do at this point.
I'm of the thought of, bro, you already on thin ice. Why would you make it thinner? You know what I'm saying? Why are you jumping up and down? But he already wanted to get rid of him with the comments from last year. He could have walked last year.
So I even need to say,
we know where you stand. Okay. But this is what I'm saying. If you already on thin ice, you out there break dancing on the thin ice. Like, what? Come on, bro. Like you just throwing your finger. Like you giving them the middle finger to me. I
man.
know it's voluntary, bro, but it's not. Just because it says it's voluntary, don't mean it's voluntary.
Man,
If
if Chris
Travis Kelsey is
Jones,
there, you need to
there
be
you
there.
go. There you go. If Chris Jones and Travis Kelsey is there, unless it's something, man, you need to be out there. And
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy is healthy and playing. It get to that point where you got to tell me why Tony is even why.
And also,
And
like,
and,
it's a
and
it's hard.
Nico is
Okay,
breathing down your
hold on.
neck.
Yep.
Nico showed us something in preseason. He got hurt. Okay, if he do that again this year, I'm taking him over Tony. We know what Tony is. You can keep telling me about that talent all you want, man. I didn't heard you for 2 years tell me he's the most talented receiver in the room. He can do this. He's not showing us that. He's not
It's,
healthy, and he's not performing. I don't.
That's all I've heard with him was just talent. Like
it's,
he
it's
he
not
flat.
about talent anymore, though.
Yeah, because he flashed here
Talent
and
is
there.
not the concern. It's not
Yeah.
the concern. It's what's up here and physical.
Mm-hmm. Simple as that.
Because, bro, nobody liked them comments, whether they was yours, I don't know where they came from, whatever. Whether they was yours or not, bro, they on your head, bro. So you should be happy to be at voluntary minicamp. You should have been the first one there. You was in Texas. Why not just what are we doing?
Yeah, who knows, man? It definitely got to be mental, bro. Like it's definitely got to be upstairs, man. Man, we're not gonna wish that on him, Quinn. Like I know
Yeah,
it's
we ain't.
frustrating, but
Yeah,
we're
let's
not gonna
not do
wish that
that.
on
Let's
him,
Yeah,
bro.
please
I ain't
not.
gonna throw.
Please.
I ain't gonna throw no case on him.
Yeah,
I just
please
want him on
not.
my
We're
team.
not. We're
Please,
not doing that.
I
please.
want
Don't
him on
even
my team.
throw.
I'm not gonna throw no case. I ain't
Don't
gonna
even
hold
throw a
y'all though.
misdemeanor at that.
Yeah, I'm not throwing no case on nobody, but I did see a tweet on there probably a couple weeks ago that was like something about Sky Moore. Something. It was a crazy ass
Oh,
tweet, man.
nasty tweet. Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. A lot of Chiefs getting so
Crazy.
nasty towards Sky Moore, bro. Like it's crazy.
I
he
still
don't
got
even
faith,
get
man.
the. He don't even get the. Well, at least he was down there with Pat in Texas. He don't even get that love no more. Like,
I still got faith in Sky, man. Our receiving core, I'm so excited about. Y'all know how I was all year last year, man. Brent, you see, y'all know how I was all year about these receivers. I'm very excited. I like what they keep saying about Hollywood. They like all signs is pointing towards explosive. 35 points a game, back to Mahomes going deep. That's a fact, John. That's a fact.
Oh
But
god.
I'm with that, man. I think we're about to get more explosive. It's about to be a fun season. I'm ready, man. Them receivers, Worthy, get healthy. I seen somebody in the comments say something about that video. I did see that video. You headed down the right path, sir. You keep it up. You get healthy. We're gonna have a good year, Worthy. I like what I'm seeing out of you so far, though.
I'm gonna put up. I gotta put a pause on that for a sec because, like, I wonder if that video was before he got his car stolen or after he got his car stolen. That's the thing. Because if this is after he got his car stolen, he kind of made himself a target a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Chuck, what I tell you, so much shit that happened, we done forgot about so much shit
man,
this year, dude.
I'm
he
just
stole
saying.
the rookie car, man. He just bought the car.
Just
Jesus.
got here. Just got
They
here.
didn't know it was his. They didn't know it was his. They would have.
Yeah,
Man,
but
the boy had $47, man. Like it wasn't. It was all ones.
yeah,
It was a TikTok, man. You know what I'm saying?
it's sure it's money crazy.
Hey, at least he chilling with his girl, staying in the house.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
there is that.
And
Yeah,
he ain't getting in trouble because I
Yeah,
know.
I'm
I
with you.
know he got the warning. I know he got the phone call when Rasheed got in trouble. It was probably, hey, I'm gonna need you to stay at the crib. I'm gonna need you not to get in any trouble. I know that phone call went out to like 80 people. So please stay in the crib. Don't get in no trouble as soon as that happens. So what up, T-Bone?
Just
But
get healthy, Worthy. We just want you healthy when the season starts.
right. Are
Real
you worried
healthy with
about that
Hollywood
yet?
and Rasheed Wright.
Are you worried about that, or is it just because it's OTA? It's like
Only reason I'm not worried about it, country, because my expectations for Worthy this year is not high because I know he's a receiver with Andy Reid. I'm cool if he just shows me signs this year because I'm expecting
okay.
Rasheed Rice and Hollywood. That production right there should be enough to get us to the Super Bowl. Those two with Kelsey. So I'm not going out like Worthy's getting us 700-800 yards. 10 deep touchdowns. Like, I'm not going into it with those type of expectations. I just want to see him improve this year. Whatever the stats is the stats. Like, well, I don't want to get caught up on the stats. Like, he got 200 this year or 500. I want him to get the playbook and Mahomes to have trust in him. That's what I want.
Yeah, I think he can kind of do what Rashid did this year in a sense. I'm glad they hold him out in OTAs though, because hamstrings aren't nothing to play with. You know, those are pretty tricky and stuff. And like he already had his little camp too with rookie mini camp as well. So I mean, he kind of got a gist of how it's going to go the rest of the way.
Texas too,
so.
But hold on, Chuck.
As far as Wiley, huh?
My fault, country. You said he can have a year like Rashid did last year. You think 1,000 yards, close?
I mean, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, based on his speed, his playmaking ability after the catch. So I mean, he got a pretty solid year to me.
Okay.
So does that change depending on Rice's suspension? If he's out, I think we all agreed on 8 games, right?
It's looking like it. I mean, who knows, man? Like they might push the suspension the next season, but I think that's like the least likely scenario. But if Rice,
I'm in the camp of get it out the way. Let's just get it out the way and get it over with, please.
Because like Rashid gets 8 games, right? I mean, that opens the door for Xavier Worthy to go out there and do a little something. I mean, at least the opportunity is going to be there for him.
Okay, so does that push his clock up for you? If Rice is out 8 games, does that push his clock up for you?
Not for me.
Nothing too crazy.
Because I like I said, my expectations is not based on stats. It's based on me. I don't want it to be this year. Mahomes is doing like this, and it's that same type of energy it was with McCall. Like he could give me 300 yards this year. If Mahomes trusts him towards the end of the year, I'm cool. Like even with a Rashid suspension, like I just want him to be comfortable with the playbook and Mahomes to trust him towards the playoffs and the end of the year. Whatever the stats say, I'm cool with. Because I'm not, we still got Kelsey. Even if Rashid Rice gets suspended 8 games, bro, he coming back. That's 11 games. He's still gonna be a top 2 in receptions. You still got Hollywood, and I'm high on Hollywood. I'm high on him. If he's healthy, I think that's a 1,200-yard receiver. So, no, I'm not gonna change my just because Rice is suspended. I'll just get the playbook, Worthy. That's all I want.
And you know, to quote the great Therese Paler, the contract year is what?
Undefeated.
And it just seems like everything is pointing towards them having good chemistry and shit already, though. Like you seeing them say it in OTAs. You just were talking about Texas. Hollywood was in Texas. I know this don't mean nothing. You see them tweeting each other. It seemed like him and Mahomes, like everything is starting down the right path so far.
Mm-hmm. So far.
And Andy Reid encouraged Mahomes to push the ball down the field more again, since we got those guys now.
I'm trusting him downfield more than MVS, Chuck.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is the only thing that I don't like, and I might be tripping. I don't want Mahomes to get impatient and just feel like he has to go deep all the time. Like, hey, it's there. Do you think he's gonna lose that patience that he's been developing lately these last couple of years? Because it ain't been there. So he's had to settle for taking the good shots. Is that gonna be a problem?
I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem because, like, I think Mahomes been in the league long enough to understand when to take risk and when not to take risk. And like other Beck Corso said, I think he has matured to the point where he done seen just about everything, just about every defense you can think of against him.
True that.
I think the difference also is gonna be just our roster. We got a whole different roster. Yeah, he's gonna want to push it deep, but if they go to that too high, now you got more than Kelsey underneath they can eat. Because Worthy can eat underneath, and we know Rashid Rice is an intermediate short route runner, and he gets a lot of yak. So if you want to do that, we cool. He can still eat underneath with 3 good players, with Rashid, with Kelsey, and Xavier underneath. So
and
I think Wiley
trying to force it deep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Xavier
I
really
got
good at comeback routes too. Xavier's really good at them
you. Mhm.
comeback routes. So, but
We
yeah,
way more diverse.
but Jerry
I
Wiley
want
is the
to
number
touch on
two
the
tight end.
Wiley question because they asked a Wiley question
Yeah, I'm gonna
about
touch on
tight
that real
end.
quick. Yeah, let's touch on that.
I wouldn't put him
But
at 2 right now. I would put him at. I honestly would have him at 4 right now. Now, if he can move his way up to 2, I ain't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But um, I don't think he's gonna jump Gray in the first year. Like
no,
Noah Gray has been
nah,
consistently improving every year.
Noah
Like
Gray
Noah
solidified
Gray is
number
my
two.
2 at tight end.
Yeah,
I feel like the last couple years we've been wanting them to give Noah more opportunity.
exactly.
Every time when we need him, he's there. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's gonna take a lot for Wally to jump up past. I'm keeping 4 tight ends. I am. I'm not keeping 8 wide receivers. I'm not keeping 7
No,
wide receivers.
no.
I'm definitely keeping 4 tight ends.
I
Yeah,
think Wiley is gonna be more like Jody, like I was saying the last
Yeah, yeah.
episode. Yeah, oh yeah, there you go, right there. I don't think he's going into this year. He's gonna be the number 2. He's gonna do this big leap. I don't see that. I think
yeah,
he's gonna have certain packages. We're gonna utilize his size, but I don't think he's an every down tight end yet.
yeah.
He's a
They're
big
gonna bring him
boy
along
though.
slowly.
Yeah,
I seen him at the OTAs. He's a big boy now. he
yeah.
gonna be a
Definitely.
he gonna be a beast. Um, hey man, the offense is looking like 30 points a game again, man. And if the defense is not gonna be as good as it was last year. They don't have to be at the same time, but they still look like 22 points. They might 21, but
I think it's just gonna be a whole different type of game because the philosophy is gonna be different.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
So you know,
Where? Go come back.
his AirPad done died again. But
Uh-oh.
but
I agree with him though.
Donovan Smith back.
Yeah, that's the only question I have right now, Brent, is the tackles. Uh, who's gonna be a left tackle? I think Jawan Taylor towards the end of the season, I think he got his swagger back and he had a good playoffs. So it's just gonna be who's gonna win that left tackle spot, Kingsley or Wanye. And I'm fine with either one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fine with either one.
And
I wouldn't be mad if you brought back Donovan Smith on a cheap deal.
it's like this. Like it just depends on how Wanye and Kingsley are progressing. Like if they aren't progressing to where they're meeting the standard, then you might bring Donovan Smith in at the training camp because a lot of veterans they don't like training camp.
Right,
And there's
right.
some veterans that will really show that and be like, man, I'm gonna wait till the training camp is over with, then I'm gonna sign with somebody and go from there.
Mm-hmm. You think Wanye is a better right tackle? Okay.
I mean, he played both. He
He
played the
not
right
beating
side of
on
college.
Juwan. I would turn him into the swing tackle. If I can get him to be Nick Allegretti, I'm cool with that. And plus the other guy that you drafted, Hanson, I think, is up to do this like a center and a guard at the same
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
If you can make 2 super backups on your O line, then do that. It's a win-win for me, in my
Yeah.
opinion. It's a win either way. If he don't win the starting tackle job, hey, work him as a swing. He can, if any, God forbid, anybody get injured, you know what I'm saying? Or shoot, can he play guard? Learn under Joe Tooney, because how long are we gonna keep Joe Tooney around? He probably got one or two more contracts left in him, but are we gonna give him that type of money? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Tony like in his mid-30s now. He
Yeah,
kind
he's
of getting
what,
up there, sort
32,
of.
33?
Yeah, he kind of getting up there a little bit.
It's an old lineman. They can play today like 38. So I would, if he's 33 right now, I could give him another 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But you want him before you start seeing that decline. You know what I'm saying? But he's never really been hurt before, so we'll see. But I think this offense is on the is looking like 2018, 2019. You got
I
your
got
burners, you got people over the middle. You got a very diverse. This is probably the most we say that a lot, but it's probably the most complete weapon room from top to bottom
I
that
just gotta
we've
see
had
it
in a while.
first. I gotta see it first before I make the 2018
Ain't nothing wrong with
comparisons.
that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And speaking of that, I don't know why the 3013 compared this year's offense to the greatest show on turf and when the Broncos, when Peyton Manning was there, they trying to say who was the better offense. It's like we ain't seen one snap of this team yet. I understand you compare our 2018 offense to those other offenses, but even then, I said I would take the greatest show on turf out of all of them still.
Man, you sure that you had Torrey Holt,
Isaac
Marshall
Bruce,
Falk.
Marshall Falk, Kurt, Isaac King, Ricky Pro was wide
Man,
receiver
yeah,
4.
they. Who was the other wide receiver?
Ricky Pro,
Isaiah. What's his
Isaiah
name?
King, Isaac King.
No, Isaac.
Yeah, I said Isaac Bruce
Bruce.
already.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, they was yeah, they was bad. They was cold.
that's tough, bro.
That's tough. Shoot, I would love to see it though. I would love to see them being a top 10 offense. What do you think that's the ceiling on it on paper? What's the ceiling on paper?
For this offense this year, they could be in the top 10 for sure.
Are you worried about the defense falling back a little bit to earth?
Um, I'm
Chris
not
Jones
really.
said he won 20 sacks, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he made a declaration last year about defensive player of the year, and he kind of got close.
He got close.
Um, but I mean, 20 sacks gonna be tough, like because he's gonna be facing double and triple teams quite often, and like guys like Karlaftis and maybe FAU break out, and like we gotta see if when Charles Emmanuel gonna come back. Those guys gotta help him out a bit.
They said
But
they said Felix looking good and Charles is ahead of schedule.
hmm
So no, Charles, I've seen Charles in person and he do it's a lot closer than y'all think, bro. For real. He been working his ass off. It's a lot closer than y'all think.
but
What year
speaking,
did Pat break the total yards?
oh, oh man,
Was that
about to say he broke the 2018 mark previously because he threw for over 5,000 yards that year. I'm
he
sure he had a
ain't
few
went
rushing
over
yards,
5,000 since. It was
but yeah,
2022? Okay. Cool.
yeah, may
Hey,
have been because he did run
works
a
for
little
me.
more in
Works for me.
2022. Yeah.
And Pat do so many amazing things, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just another game, you know what I'm saying, at this point.
hmm
Um,
And then speaking of the defense, like I think somebody asked Dave Merritt today about replacing Legere Sneed, and this is a lot of praise for Legere Sneed because he did have a hell of a year. He's like it's almost like trying to replace Michael Jordan, and that was a lot of praise for Legere Sneed. So I mean, with that being said, I mean it's gonna drop off a little bit because of that, but I don't think we too anything too drastic.
I
As long,
think you had finally Spags had finally found a role for Legarius Steve that he could work around, and we just seen it for 1 year, which is disappointing. But
yeah,
let's see if anybody can handle that. Trent McDuffie he has to be on the list of guys that can handle that same pressure and take those. I think he's built for that. So
I mean he showed in the
yeah,
Super Bowl. I think he's pretty built for that.
yeah, yeah. So he's capable of being that number one guy. I think that would you have rather kept Snead? Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I think Trent McDuffie is more than capable of handling that situation. Definitely got to see something from Felix this year. Um, and none of them. The only wide receiver that got off in the Super Bowl was Jawan Jennings.
hmm That's a
I
fact.
don't even know, and he got off because Nobody. It was just like when Gabe Davis was getting off for Buffalo. It was like, who the hell is Gabe Davis and who cares? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, it really no disrespect to Jawan Jennings because he had a
He
hell of
balled
a
out.
game. He had a hell of a game, but it really was like, all right,
But it's like we did our
you
job
can
as
have a day. They can't have no day. You
right.
can have a day.
We did our job. Like we did a good job taking away Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle. Like we did a good job taking those guys away. So, and then also like I do know one thing. Spags did say it is a whole new year. You know, there's no guarantee that we will be the same, and I believe that there is going to be
Yeah,
something different
yeah,
about the
no.
defense.
That's not, it's only right.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can hit 5,000 again. That'd be hey.
Yeah, if the receivers catch
Uh,
the ball, yeah, he can get 5,000 yards passing.
it's I don't know what happened with Boogie. He said it wouldn't let him join. Yeah, I think he can get to 5,000. Do you want to get to 5,000? Because that mean the defense is well. That could mean the defense is getting turnovers and you getting more opportunities.
You
Um,
said Boogie having a hard time getting back on.
yeah.
All right, hold on.
Um, I mean, I would feel comfortable with Williams or Watson. I don't know who's gonna be. It might be Williams, bro. I don't know because Watson was hurt last year with the shoulder. We'll see how he bounced back. I mean, who would you feel more comfortable with? I think Jay Will can do it. I got faith that either one of them can do it. So, who's your second cornerback behind Trent?
The second corner, I mean, it's got to be Jalen.
You going with Jalen?
I mean, Jalen has started more games than Josh.
True that. True that.
All right, he's back.
Oh, there you go. He went to the dispensary real fast.
Hey, the streets ain't dead that easy.
I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
be. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it if you want to pick Watson as your second cornerback. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad either way. I think
yeah,
they both been put on those stages enough that I got confidence in both of them.
yeah. So, Book, do you stick with Watson as starting at the second cornerback?
Right now, yeah, I definitely got him starting out right now. Just because he been there. Like Country said, he didn't play bad last year, but to be playing with that injury all year last year, being a veteran, I definitely got him starting.
Yeah, and they got thrown into the fire their first year. They got through to the fire, so they tested. They I don't know. Last person that was battle tested got his ass kicked in a little Drake shot. Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the 100-yard one, man. Yeah, we needed that because we always play the Chargers tough, man.
mm-hmm.
Something about that game. It's always gonna come down to 3 points or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I am ready for football, man. Are y'all ready for football? Because
Absolutely, bro. It's gonna be a long off season the way this is
and,
going.
and shout out to the Royals. Like the Royals are keeping it entertaining enough. Shout out to the Royals. Welcome to the city. The
Bobby Witt
Royals
Jr.,
are
man.
keeping it entertaining enough. This is all we asked for. Keep us entertained till like training camp. Y'all got like another 2 months. But no, I think the Royals actually are a good team. Y'all gotta do something with that bullpen though, baby. That bullpen,
Golly,
hey,
bro. That
y'all gotta
bullpen is
fix that.
garbage.
Hey, until football
Garbage.
start, I'm riding that Royals money line. So shit, just be over 500.
Um,
Yeah, they'll still be over
oh yeah,
500.
You
Oh
too?
man, the Mavs are going to work right now. They ain't slowed down at all.
Mavs about to close it
So
out.
yeah,
Oh, hold
I got
on,
a
we
question
in the
real
finals
fast
or
too.
we in
You said what country?
we in the finals or they still playing Minnesota?
This
they
will be
still
the
playing
after this.
Minnesota.
This will be the finals. I got a question. Chuck, are you ready to pass the torch?
Oh,
Oh, as far as like Luka being in Luka's league.
No, I mean from LeBron to Luka.
Oh, oh my God.
Are you ready? I really want to know,
Hey,
man.
I'll say this real quick. Luka, this series in particular, he's shown me something. You know what I'm saying? He's answered the bell. Like last game, yeah, he missed that free throw. I mean,
Hmm.
it ain't the first time he done that down the stretch, but it's been a minute since we've seen that. You know what I'm saying? All the other games in this series, he's been closing it out, whether it's him or Kyrie. So, and in this game particular tonight, like he's just going off right now, and he ain't slowing down. So it's looking like Dallas and Boston in the finals, man, and I can't wait.
Who
I
you
actually
got?
got,
Okay. Okay. So hold
I do
on,
got
hold on, hold on,
Dallas. I do got Dallas
Oh,
winning it all though.
oh,
hold
okay.
on. What do we have to? What do Luca have to do to get you to just enjoy basketball again?
Oh, that's
Hey, listen, if Dallas win the
You
championship,
haven't
man, I mean,
enjoyed basketball in like 20 years.
just relax.
I
This,
just want you to get back to enjoying basketball again,
I
man.
want to make this very clear. This era is still pretty weak. This 2020s era is still weak as hell. But if Luca wins this championship, I'm gonna chill out on him for a bit. I'm gonna chill
okay.
out on him.
All right,
And I
Will
y'all,
he
like.
be
y'all
the?
heard that,
He
right?
will be
Y'all
the
heard
face
that.
of the league if he wins.
You said what?
He'll be the face of the league if he wins.
Yeah, he probably will be.
Okay.
He already do.
Because I mean, I know a lot of people was pushing for Ant to be the face of the league right now, but it's clear as day that in this series, Ant is not quite ready yet. He's still got some things to work on, but he could be the American. He can still be the American face of the league, but he still got some tools that he got to put in his tool bag.
Are
Because I
are
mean,
they
it's been
gonna turn him
exposed.
into? Are they gonna turn him into Kevin Garnett, where he balling every night, but don't nobody know because don't nobody ever see him?
I think Ant's personality has gotten to the point where it's impossible to treat him like that.
Because Kevin Garnett was doing 25, 10, and 5 every night in Minnesota, and nobody knew.
Oh
But that
yeah, I
wasn't.
agree
I
with you.
mean, Ant doing this at a way younger age. He done already got Minnesota further than like KG was doing. Well, KG did it
Well,
once
the
his
same
whole career.
spot, the
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
position.
but
He got
KG
more
didn't do
help than
this till
KG had.
he was in the league for a minute when they got Spreewell and all that when they went to the Western Conference Finals. So
Right. They would
Exactly.
he
not
doing
give
this
KG no
way
help,
younger.
bro.
Right. And Ant Man, he already did a movie with Adam Sandler called Hustle,
Yeah,
and everybody's talking about that.
He did a
So
movie with oh
yeah, the movie Hustle.
the foreign kid, right?
Yeah,
The French.
yeah.
Okay,
Juancho
yeah,
Hernan
yeah. I
Gomez. He
remember that.
playing
Okay.
overseas now, but yeah, him and Ant was
Oh, okay,
teammates.
yeah. That was a good movie. That was actually a good movie. It wasn't
Yeah,
that bad.
Ant was definitely playing himself. That wasn't no acting. That's how he is for real.
He was he didn't even know he was in the movie. They was just playing 21. He was nah, Ant was funny in that movie though.
hey, and he
Mm-hmm.
on the Olympic team too, so he'll
Mm-hmm.
be all right,
That's
man.
good. That's good.
He
Yeah,
young.
That's good.
and he'll probably grow
Who
from the
else is up
experience
there?
too.
Who else is up there for your stars?
Jokic, Joel Embiid.
Jokic ain't never gonna be a star.
I mean,
Not
he's a
that.
star. I mean, based
Not
on what
the
he does
face
on
of
the
the
court.
league type of dude,
Uh
because he's too standoffish and,
Well,
and he don't love the game. Like, do we love the game like that? Do
I
y'all think
mean,
we love the game like that?
he loved the game. It's just that he don't like the other stuff to go along with it.
Right. The
So to
extra,
so
you
to
know,
so to your
yeah.
point, yeah, he not gonna be the biggest face of the league because of that. Just because he don't really like to do that off the court stuff like that. But he was kind of opening up to that this season for real, in a
hey,
sense.
hey, John Morant probably still be up there too, to be honest.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gotta
bro.
he gotta get
John,
back on the court and he gotta appear. He gotta
But you
get
got
it.
to think, even in our generation, it was people that wasn't the best off the court that was still the fake. Like Allen Iverson
True
wasn't the
that.
best off the court.
True that. True
exactly.
that.
And John was like I think he was like the third most searched player in the league at the time when he was playing. Like he's still pretty popular, bro. He just
Them
gotta,
I
them
don't know
kids
about
like
that.
him, bro. Them kids like Ja.
yeah.
They do. Yeah, the kids love him. The
He just
kids
gotta get
love him.
back on the court, get
Do you
locked
agree
in.
with that? Do you agree Tim Duncan never let it? I don't
Nah,
know.
no,
I
no,
think
no.
Tim Duncan
I'm
love the
not doing
game,
that.
bro.
I'm
Nah,
not
Tim
doing
loved
that.
the game. Tim's kind of like how Jokic is. Like Tim wasn't really all for the off the court jibber
True that,
jabber
Quinn.
himself.
True
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Um, What's the name had an opportunity, but he been hurt so much. I think LaMelo had a good opportunity to do
Uh,
something, but
I don't know if I'm putting
Yeah.
him up there with all these other guys we naming yet.
I mean you can't.
You
He
really
been hurt
can't.
for. It feel like he been hurt too.
But
He
these
gets hurt a
guys,
lot.
all NBA, taking their team to the playoffs, #1
Yeah,
seed,
yeah.
going to the Western Conference Final. Like
He
these
got the hardest
guys,
road too, because
yeah, they making noise.
he
Jason
in
Tatum is
Charlotte.
still up there. Of course, he's a little too passive, but he's still gonna be one of those faces of the league. And Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, uh,
And then Shea gonna build on what he did this year.
Shay, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
They
Shay.
they in a transition period. You know, they kind of LeBron is
LeBron,
is,
Steph,
is
and
kind of
KD,
passing
they
the
the
torch
pass.
back, but
They the pass, man.
uh, shout out to LeBron though. Shout out to LeBron, Melo, Josh Smith. Somebody said
Bronny.
Kenny Smith was out here. Like they showed
Oh
Kansas
yeah,
City some love this week, man. I don't
yeah.
know
I'm
if
Oh,
happy to
Bronny, no
see.
anybody got
idea.
to. I know a
Yeah.
couple people got to be out there, but they were showing they love. And then, bro, Melo's son is about to be in the league. I just dropped my thing, but Melo's son is about to be in the league in like what, a year?
Yeah, a year or two maybe. And
Man, we
he
getting
don't get
old.
talked about like that for real.
Hey,
We
LeBron's
getting old.
son gonna be in the league this year.
Right, Bronny.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Was Lala there? I don't know.
With Lala here,
I don't know.
man. I don't. You know, Lala's a very supportive mother.
Yeah.
She's the milf.
Stupid. But I
Oh
want
Lala.
I
Oh
want to talk
Lala.
about I want to talk
Hey,
about
Bryce. Bryce is the
yeah.
one. Bryce is Bryce like his daddy. Bronny ain't like his. I don't think Bronny like his daddy.
Heck
He
no.
might be even more passive than his daddy, which is almost crazy because his daddy very.
Bronny is undersized. He an undersized guard.
What is
And
he,
like
6'3"?
he's 6'1".
Yeah, that's a little light. It's a little light.
And
He
he can't
might
really
have
run
another
point.
growth sport. He ain't nothing but what, 18? He might have another 2-3 inches in him. Pause.
I don't know, man. We'll see, man. I mean, I hope for the best with Bronny, man, but I just feel like he'll be under his dad's shadow. They're gonna be on the same team, and yeah.
All right, so he a role player. That's not bad. He in the NBA. He's good enough to be in the NBA. We agree there?
I don't agree. He need to stay in school.
Hey, you got to hate for his son too.
No,
God.
I don't. I'm trying to
Now,
protect
if he go
him.
to Missouri, how would you feel about him?
Hey, listen, he come to Missouri. It is what it is. But
It'd be ZOU.
Bronny needed at least 2 more years of college, bro. But hey, his dad's forcing him to do this, man.
You
So
think it's? I don't
No,
even want to go.
no.
Yeah. So anyway,
but I do want to talk about something
I was
other
having
than
fun
sports.
with it, and you ruined.
But
You
nah,
said what? Man?
we got fun with this subject though. Did y'all see yesterday of the dude having to show up in court on Zoom over
Dog.
suspending driving with a
Oh
suspended
my god.
license?
Yeah, dog.
That he might be the dumbest person ever. He might be one of the
If
dumbest
he
people in history, bro.
if he didn't get donkey of the day, man, come on.
He got
Legit.
donkey
No,
of the
he need a
year.
week.
He
He
got
need a
donkey of
week.
the year, but I don't know if people gonna top that. Who else is gonna top what he did, bro? Like this dude didn't hear the judge say, "Are you driving, Mr. Harris? Are you driving?" He was like, "I'm actually pulling into the doctor's office. Just give me a minute. I'm parking right now." That was
He,
dead good work.
he told him he was. Like, what is wrong with you, stupid? If you was that close to the parking lot, bro, pull up and park, and then go. Don't go.
No,
The judge was
crazy.
just smiling and laughing. He's like, I know you not. I know you're not effing lying, bro.
Man, you can't
Dumbest
be that
criminals, man.
dumb, bro. You can't be that unaware of what you. Oh,
That was so bad, bro.
and the judge, like, bro, are you serious?
And then his lawyer is just looking like,
Crazy.
We ain't gonna talk about court cases because it was a hell of one went down. It was a whopper went down.
Yeah.
Woo!
You know,
34.
people was blasting YG all over again because of that news. But yeah, but
Hey
nah,
Quinn,
but
I
nah.
heard about that one too. That was wild too.
Yeah, that definitely was pretty wild. But
What?
He
nah,
literally screwed.
but
Yo,
nah, Corey Harris, you gotta be the dumbass of the year, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
You really
bro.
gotta be the
You,
dumbass of the year,
you,
man.
It's still early though.
yeah, it's still
But
It
early.
is,
you
We
but
in
ain't
the
nothing
even
is
league,
got to
supposed
the
to
bro.
summer.
stop.
It
You in
ain't
the
even got
league.
hot yet. It ain't even got hot yet. So,
Hey, that's what happens
man,
when you get too high, bro. You do stuff like that sometimes, dog. This dude literally had his mouth open after he realized what he did, bro. His mouth was just open for like almost 10 minutes straight, fam. It seemed like, and then he said, "Oh my god!" After he realized he wasn't gonna get any bail from it, he said, "You gotta
Country in
turn
the back
yourself
calling
in."
hot routes and shit.
huh?
I said country in the back calling hot routes and shit.
Oh,
It
man, you
seemed
know
like it.
Lennox is knocking on the window. I thought I don't even know why is he outside? Why is he not asleep? But anyway, that he pulled up to the Zoom meeting, bro. He pulled and he was driving in the car like you.
What an idiot.
I I ain't got no words for homie, bro. It's just like, bro, what can you say, bro? It's just so anyway, Your Honor. When is the court date? We ain't getting no bail today. What do you need to do? He need to turn himself in. What are
Mm-hmm.
we doing?
Yeah, turn yourself in by 6 p.m. today.
Oh man, I hated Tim Duncan, man. Mr. The big fundamental. I hated Tim Duncan. I was a oh man, let me dust this name off. I ain't heard this name in a long time. I was a big Marcus Camby fan, bro. I love
So
Marcus Camby, bro.
see,
When
I
he was
know where
at
you going with
UMass,
this. I know where you going with
he was
this.
nice, bro. He was crazy. You
Because
remember
Duncan,
Marcus Camby, bro?
When he
yeah,
got
because
dunked on.
Duncan was taking him to school in college. When
He
Wake
was
Forest and UMass played against
he
each other,
was
Duncan
killing
was
that
taking
boy.
him to school, bro.
Because Duncan just knew the game, bro. He was like so fun to. It was like nothing. He played the game how the game is supposed to be played. Like he played
Mm-hmm.
it on paper. Like, and it just really was nothing you could do to stop him. Like you can have a good game versus him, but he gonna get his too. It was just nothing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
But man, back in the days, bro, Duncan, KG, Rasheed, who else was good forwards back
Chris
McDyess.
then, bro?
Webber, C.
McDyess.
Webber.
Weber. Man, Weber kind of get like tossed under the. He kind of get tossed under the bus a little bit. Like people forget where Weber was cold.
Yeah,
What's the
One of
other
the
because of
kid
best
what he
from
did off the
passers.
Michigan?
court.
Damn, what's the other kid from Michigan?
Juwan
Jalen.
Howard.
Jawan Howard. He was nice. Sharif Abdul Rahim was
Oh yeah,
nice.
he was nice back in the day.
Um, damn, what's the kid that played in Canada? No, that was Sharif. Um,
Yeah.
there was another kid that played. Did he play in Atlanta? I'm thinking of Steve Smith, but he was a guard. I don't know why I'm thinking of him as a forward.
Sharif
Yeah.
played in Atlanta too.
Sharif did play
Yep,
in
he
Atlanta
did.
though, didn't he?
He did. Right after that Vancouver stint. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And it was a lot of nice forwards back in the days, bro. Like right after Jordan left.
That's a fact. So
Hey,
with
boy,
that,
go in the house. Come in
you're
here.
just you're just doing the background. But anyhow, man. With that being said, man, anything else we want to tackle on before we get up out of here?
Stay out of trouble,
Um,
man. Don't no more news until the next episode, man.
hey, stay off da-na-na.
Man,
With Herm Edwards. We gotta get
for
Herm
real,
Edwards
bro.
on the show, man, to get a speech. Stay off ESPN.
Don't press in.
Please,
Do not
please.
press in.
I wonder. It gotta be harder in 2024 versus 94 and 2004. Like it's probably harder now than it was in 2020 in 2004. Like in 04, like it wasn't as much social media as it is now. Like everything is on camera right now.
Mm-hmm.
You being watched by somebody. Somebody's watching all three of us right now. You know what I'm saying? So stop. But it got to be more pressure, bro.
Yep, absolutely. With that being said, before we get up out of here, man, don't forget to go to kcpcawards.com and vote for us under the arts and entertainment category for best podcast. Look for us under that category. Click that button, click vote, and that'll count as your vote. You have until tomorrow.
Yeah.
One more day.
And shout out to
Come on,
everybody
man.
in that category too. Shout out to everybody in that category. Like we would love to. I can subscribe.
Vote.
Yeah.
Your vote counts.
Your vote matters.
Your vote matters.
Vote or die.
Don't start that. Do not start that.
Man. Hey, on a serious note, man, my homeboy passed away last Friday, man. My homeboy Tyron Hudson, man. Rest easy, bro. Fly high. We gonna man, gotta bury my homeboy in the next couple of days. So shout out to the whole Hudson family, man, and I love you, bro. I miss you already, bro. So shout out to them, Miss Hudson, my homeboy Terrence, man. The whole Hudson family, man. Love and prayers, man. Fly high, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I want to give a shout out myself. I want to shout out to my beautiful mother. She turned another year younger a few days ago. So she had another milestone. Happy birthday, moms. Love you. You always been supporting us. Fan. You always been supporting me. So, and I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me in my life.
Facts. Oh, moms. I remember back in the day, I'd be like, who is Rhonda?
Rhonda? Who is Rhonda?
Yeah, that's her.
He putting the feds on.
All right. So, man, shout out to moms. Happy birthday, mom. Boogie, you got to shout somebody out now. You got to talk to somebody.
Shout out my son. His birthday was yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Definitely saw that.
Happy birthday, 3.
Yeah.
Let me borrow that thing you was driving the other.
It's that 3Z, right?
Yes, sir.
3Z.
Yeah, happy birthday.
He turned that corner fast in the mug. His brother was like, bro, slow down.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get up out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. Till the next episode, we out.
Vote.
Go vote.
Go vote for us.
Say go vote.
I also have my channel. My own channel. What? I have my own channel.
You ain't got your own channel.
Yes, I do.
We out, y'all.